The Dallas Mavericks are dead ass out of the playoffs, bro. There's no way. What happened, bro? What really happened? I don't understand. I really thought they were going to try their hardest to win against the Bulls the other day, but they really didn't. They really just said, we're good. We might as well get this pick. We're not going to win anyway. Because the thing is, even though I did think they were probably going to get eliminated in the first or second round, because, bro, y'all had no defense type beat. Because even if they made the playoffs, where would y'all even go? So then they even, bro, the Kings game, I was like, okay, so they're probably going to rest everybody. I thought then they were going to give up if they lost the Kings game. But y'all won against the Kings, so why not even... Y'all had the Bulls and the Spurs. Y'all went against the Kings. Kyrie went off. I'm so confused. Why, though? The thing is, the NBA is trying to investigate whether or not they were actually playing for real or if they actually were trying to tank. And, bro, everybody and their mama knows they were trying to tank. Did y'all see that? Bro, I don't want to talk about the last 2 shots that they did. They really took 2 shots. One, bro thought he was like, I don't know. He thought he was playing my team, my career. Hit a step back. Hit the 3. And then airball it. I'm like, okay, cool. It happens. Whatever. Then homie on the other side got the rebound, dribbled across the 3-point line, took the shot and hit the side of the backboard. I was like, all right, man. Yep. And the thing is, like, I don't want to say it's just Kyrie's fault because, you know, the trade happened and then obviously, you know, they kind of sucked after that. But the thing is, even before the Kyrie trade, they were getting destroyed. They were giving up so many points. Luka had to carry the entire team. Obviously it's give Luka some help. But it's also like, okay, well, defense is right there as well. Christian Wood some help or something. Like, I don't know. Like, Christian Wood was balling. He was balling. They better not trade him away. I'm telling you. Now we got a vacation for Luka and Kyrie to think about what they're going to do. And I hope Kyrie resigns with Luka. So we got that duo going as well. It's just weird how this season, like, just is in general. Like, at the start even, it was just so wild. Going from the 4th seed to the 11th is crazy. Like, there's no way anybody could have predicted that. Like, going from the conference finals, they were chilling in there. They were actually pretty good. You know, they took a game off the Warriors. Obviously, they weren't going to win. But still, like, damn, bro, they were hooping. I'm so confused why they let Jalen Brunson go. That's always kind of like, what? Like, that was the only help he had. And I think Dinwiddie was pretty good too. Like, sometimes Dinwiddie can turn into some, like, he can turn into prime Carmelo type. You give him the ball, he might pull up and it's always going to go in. But now obviously he's back in Brooklyn with, you know, the GOAT Mikal Bridges. Bro, I'm sorry, but I've never seen a player get so popular after a trade. It's crazy. I mean, he deserves it for sure. Like, I love Mikal Bridges. Like, he's so fire. And the way he's just... Yo, what if they actually upset the Sixers in the playoffs? Listen, this is a whole nother video. But we just got to talk about the Mavs, bro. Like, what happened? What went wrong? I think it's just a lot of things that went wrong. I don't want to go specifically into detail like that, but it's obviously just in front of your face. It's just defense. Where was the defense? But that doesn't mean that Luka and Kyrie played terrible. They played ridiculously nice. But the few games that Kyrie actually played in Dallas, I think it was pretty nice. And Luka, of course, is going to do his thing. Just all just for nothing. Not really, because, you know, like, that's just ring culture. Kind of like everybody's going to overlook the regular season and just look at the playoffs and be like, but y'all didn't even make the playoffs, so y'all trash. Meanwhile, we got the Blazers over there shutting down their best player, and I hated that. Why, bro? Why would y'all do that? Let him hoop. Let him play, bro. It's just frustrating seeing the Blazers. I won't even lie to you. I'm not even a fan. I don't want them to be good because I know how annoying they'll be. But it's also at the same time, I'm like, okay, Damian Lillard is on this squad, and I love watching him play, unless it's against my favorite team. Oh my god, that's got to be some sort of like bias or hypocrisy, bro. But the thing is, I just want him to see him on at least on a good team, okay? Not like some boring team, because I didn't watch the Blazers play at all in the regular season this year because it's just boring. Like, I'm just watching Damian Lillard unless it was like his 71-point game. Okay, of course you're gonna watch that. Of course. But besides that, I didn't care. I really didn't. I was always looking at the box score and I was like, okay, bro, Damian Lillard, okay, 40 points, damn, okay. And then you see his ridiculous shooting performances. Golly, I can say that word. And it was just all like, why, bro? Like, get him some help. Get him some help. And the thing is, I know the Blazers also trying to do some stuff, but shutting him down, is that really the right option? I don't know. Like, the season is not over yet. Obviously, y'all weren't gonna make the playoffs, but still, let's see some fire stuff. Maybe he went gone for 80 or 90 or 100. Let him score. Listen, bro, we are rooting for the Clippers over here. They should win the chip, in my opinion, and they're going to. You know, let's get Russell Westbrook 1 chip. Let's get Paul George another chip, and Kawhi Leonard 3-time champion. Why not? I'm here for this, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want the Lakers to win. If you would ask me 5 months ago, I would have said the Lakers for sure. But you know what? Now I'm a bandwagoner. So what do you want me to say? I'll hold that title proudly. And yeah, it's gonna be tough to see because now at the time of this recording, I don't know if they're gonna face the Suns in the first round, if they went to the play-in, because I don't know. They're gonna actually play the Suns in less than an hour, so it's gonna be fun to watch. Ooh, I just realized every team is gonna play today. Oh my gosh, bro, what the hell? This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. Yo, the NBA is such a fire thing right now, just a fire event, and especially in the playoffs, because the season started off ridiculous. You already could tell it was going to be a nasty season just off the first few games, because nobody's seen a start like this. Like, the bracket was all over the place. The games were always just good for some reason. Like, they're good. You know, the first couple of games usually start off like kind of slow, but in this season specifically, they just threw us in there and they went off. And then you got playoff vibes in December or November, and like, what the hell is going on? I remember there was this Grizzlies versus Knicks game. I don't know if that was like actually the first game, but even that game, it had playoff vibes. I was like, what's going on? I hope the next season's gonna be just like this, where it's like it's just tied in the West or the East. Because to be honest, the West, I paid so much attention to the West after the trade deadline. It's ridiculous. Like, everything was just tied like this. Because in the East, I would always just look at, okay, let's say the Bucks, Celtics, Sixers, and the Nets when they had Kyrie and KD. Because I thought the Nets were going to win the chip. To be like, if you asked me 5 months ago, it was either Lakers or Nets. One of those two were going to win the chip. And now I don't want none of them to win a chip, unless nothing happens, bro. Hell no. I want the Clippers to win that, because it would just mean so much for, I feel like, the entire roster, even, because people have been downing the Clippers for a long time. I mean, obviously, you know, they deserve, you know, the backlash and all that stuff, because they went to the conference finals, I think, and then they blew a 3-1 lead, and then nothing happened after. And you got Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and now you have Russell Westbrook with Bones on the bench as well. Then you got Terrence. Come on, man. The roster is stacked, but hold on, man. The thing is, my only concern is the Suns in the first round. The thing is, the Suns, bro, they barely beat the Nuggets bench. That's also one thing. But you don't know what's going to happen in the playoffs. So I'm kind of scared, but I still got Clippers in 6, okay? Now, let's say the Suns actually do lose in the first round. It's just tough. It's going to be a tough matchup, but we won't see. I wonder also if the Suns are going to be playing their starters today, which, I mean, by the time you're seeing this, they've already played, and hopefully I'm looking at a nice record from the Clippers. I don't know what we're going to do. If the Warriors are going to be the 5th seed or 6th seed, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sorry, Kings fans. Listen, they're going to take an L. They're going to take an L this playoffs. Listen, they made the playoffs. Bro, they got the crowd for the Clippers, for the Kings is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I really did enjoy everything they did do. They're so fire. I did like their run. At the beginning, I was so confused. Like, bro, why am I seeing the Kings play these top level teams so much? And then they kept winning. I was like, what the fuck? Hold on, let me pay attention to De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis, Herter, Monk. Bro, it was so many good players. I was like, okay, hold on, bro. They're nice. If you were to ask me like a year ago, name one starter on the Kings team, couldn't tell you one. Even though probably like not every player is new on that squad since this season. It's just I didn't pay attention to them at all. Because why would you? It's the Kings, right? And now they're here at number 3 seed, bro. The 3rd seed in the fucking West. And now the thing is, the East is already done. You could go on Google, look at the standings, and you'll see like, all right, bro, number 1 to 8 or number 1 to 10, I guess. We already know what the plan is going to look like. We know the first round matchup and all that stuff. But then you look at the West, it's like, okay, like the number 5 to number 10 spot could just change. I don't know, man. Listen, the NBA is just a fire thing. Listen, watch basketball. This is the perfect time to watch basketball now. You are in playoff mode. If you just recap, there's going to be like a recap of the entire season somewhere on YouTube, and then you can be ready for the playoffs. Pick your team and better be the Clippers, bro. I need everybody's support for the Clippers. Russell Westbrook is going to get the finals MVP. And we're out.